Today, we are in this exclusive location, and under this sheet is the most powerful, fastest bike in its class. REV Rides has been brought out exclusively to test this bike in anticipation of its release. There has been thousands of hours put into this bike for development. It's not a 72 volt bike, it's not a 60 volt bike, it's 96 volts nominal. That means fully charged, this is roughly 110 volts. They spent a lot of time developing the suspension on this, from the rake angle to the linkage. This bike also features a full motorcycle seat, not the traditional seat that you see on the other bikes in the industry. A lot of people are going to be excited to hear that there are a lot of aftermarket parts that will already work on this bike, from wheels to sprockets to foot pegs and much, much more. A few of the key features are the fact that you can actually tune and adjust this bike out of the box. Let's talk power. The controller, 450 phase amps. What does that mean? That means a whole lot of power to push your 20 kilowatt hairpin motor. You're like,
hairpin? What's that? Everybody uses brushless motors.
This company uses a motor that's automotive grade, similar to what you'd see in a Tesla or any other electric vehicle on the road. The benefits of a hairpin motor are efficiency, power, and it's actually quieter than the motors that are on the market. There are 4 modes on this bike, and the throttle is completely adjustable throughout. You can also adjust the race mode to your desired settings for speed and for power. Now, there's a bunch of different ways of getting power to the rear wheel. You can go direct drive, you can go jack shaft. This actually has a gearbox. The service interval is 5 years. So you don't have to worry about a belt drive, a chain drive, or an inferior gearbox that can break on you. Now we've talked about all the power, let's talk about range. The hairpin motor provides plenty of power and plenty of efficiency to get you anywhere from 42 to 50 miles of average range. Now that can be exceeded or it can be depleted. It all just depends on your ride style and the conditions that you're riding in. Since we're on the subject of range, let's go into charging. You get an 11 amp charger, not to the traditional 3 to 5 amp charger that you're used to. You can get this big battery pack charged in 3 hours. And there is an 18 amp charger that will be available soon. You can run up to 15 amps on 120 or 18 amps on 220. Charging at 18 amps, you should be able to charge the battery from 20 to 100% in 40 to 45 minutes. Now we have to put the power to the ground. Wheels and tires. These are way beefier, way better built wheels than you traditionally see stock on these bikes. The front wheel will be 19-inch on both versions. It has a moto hub on it, not a traditional e-bike, mountain bike hub that you see on most bikes. It also has a thicker, wider rim with a bead lock. You're also gonna get a better quality tire. Now there is 2 options for rear wheels. You get a 16 or you can get a 19. For you shorter and moto style riders that don't plan on riding on the streets much, that is the 16-inch wheel option that you're gonna wanna get. So you can dig into the ruts, get in and out of the dirt really quick. It'll have a little bit lower ride height. Now, for you taller riders and for you speed demons, the 19-inch rear wheel is what you want. You're gonna get roughly 70 plus miles per hour.
75 miles an hour realistically, don't tell them I said that.
Now, my biggest complaint is brakes. You always want better brakes. These bikes traditionally don't have the best. You may see photos and videos of the brakes and they look just like everything else. Don't let the pictures fool you. These have actual motorcycle brake pads inside of them. While they are also roughly 2 to 4 times the size of a traditional e-moto, they also have twice as thick brake pads. These pads roughly last 2 times longer than your traditional e-moto brakes. That means less time working on your bike and more time riding. Now let's move to the handlebars. While traditionally you have a mountain bike style mount with the 4 small bolts holding it to the triple tree, this has actual motocross bars and mounts. Now on the bars, we have the master cylinders for the brakes. They have fully adjustable motorcycle style levers. It also has this beautiful TFT display where you can actually go into the settings and change how the bike rides and performs. Is the bike heavy? No, it's actually pretty light. It's roughly 170 pounds how it sits. And did I mention it has reverse? So when you're on those steep hills and you really need to back up or you need to turn around on a trail, it makes it very easy. Now the aesthetics of this bike were designed for the e-moto people and for the motocross people. You have two options. Unlike e-moto, you have front fairings, you have the front number plate, and you have a amazing bright headlight. You can run the bike with no fairings at all and have the e-moto style that you're all so used to, or you can put the fairings back on, run some cool decals, and make it look like a traditional dirt bike. No matter which style you choose, it looks amazing either way. Now that's too much talking. Let's unveil this bike.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10. I got the remedy. What they gon' say now? What they gon' say now? I got the remedy. What they gon' say now? Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. Who said I wasn't him? Who said it? All this talk about who's on top and who's